I didn't realize until yesterday, Coach Nick went on this huge 5-minute rant on why this game is really important. And he threw out some really good facts, and I'm like, man, we do need to win this game for a lot of reasons. So,
what kind of, I mean, just was he talking about the history of the game?
Yeah, he was talking about the history of the game. He was talking about how his former coaches on this staff, his coaches on this staff that was there, and it's about sending the seniors out with their 50th win, and this is just a lot on the line. Just know it's a lot on the line.
You think did everybody did he make an impression? You think?
Man,
he made an impression with you. Obviously.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure people was like, "Whoa, I didn't think about it like that." So yeah, definitely. I mean, before he said that, it was simply about just getting the 50th win for the seniors and just going out on a good note. But after he said all that, it just made like that much more serious to me.
Like when the game was announced, I'm just wondering, was Notre Dame to you guys just like any other great program in Alabama, Oregon?
Yeah, we looked at it like, they got a lot of history just as much as we do. I mean, they was on the outside looking in. They could have been in the top 4 just like we could have been in the top 4. So it's definitely a good team, but we ain't taking nothing away from it. This is definitely an excellent team that we playing. We definitely have to come correct, because if we don't, we'll get embarrassed.
Urban said before it was more about, to the players, it's probably more about, you see the film, you see it's a great player on the other side you're playing against, as opposed to, he said, you thought you guys had a sense of the history, but that was not as important to you guys as I'm playing a...
Yeah. Anytime you play against good competition, that's what you want. You don't want it to be easy all your life. You need to have somebody that's going to challenge you. And they definitely, I think, if you look at their team roster, you look at our team roster, they got it just as much as we got. So you got to come correct.
Just curious, did Coach Nick mention 1935 when he was talking about that the first?
No,
didn't go back that far.
Nah,
you go back to the 90s when they played.
He probably wasn't even alive.
Probably.
So you mentioned the games in the 90s?
Yeah, he was talking about all those games that happened recently.
Yeah.
Tyvis, what's been your favorite part about Arizona?
Ooh, man, I like the sights. You look out. First of all, let me go on my little rant. So when
what you got to do, man.
When I got here, they said it's the desert. So when you think of the desert, what you think?
Cactus.
Hot.
Yeah.
Like it's hot. Like, you get here, it's like, oh, okay, it's a little nippy, it's gonna warm up a little bit. We got here kind of late. So the next day, like, man, it still ain't cold, but it ain't hot, so it's warm. But at nighttime, I didn't know that it was gonna be as cold as it is. So I'm like, I ain't got no jacket. So I had to borrow Von's jacket. Now picture Von's size and picture my size. Didn't really work out.
You didn't steal it from Cardell?
No.
You didn't steal it from Cardell?
I don't think Cardell got a jacket.
Well, at least
his is too big because he's fat, so his is too big. I can't fit his either.
Well, it is chilly, but at least it's sunny. I mean, Cleveland, it's like raining and snowing and stuff.
You know what? That's what I thought about too. I said, at least we got the sun. It ain't raining. So that's that's what I appreciate. But outside of that, the views is probably the best thing. You see some beautiful sights out.
It's your first time you ever been to Arizona?
Yeah, it is.
Same.
So yeah, I was looking like, whoa, it's the stuff that they take on them pictures that people put on their background. That's what that is.